crossed the Rubicon, seen the Northern Lights, done Helvellyn by a striding edge, but could never get the time. We could have called it research, a pair of actors in a script, but down there for Dancing Danny, those wings were always clips. You stood at the back for the Hacienda classical gig, just staring into your phone. Said you was checking your credit score, and deep down where love lives was the encore. By then you were long gone. You met on the corner of Hilton Street in one of those summer downpours. The party bike at Barnsley Hens were singing Road for Luck. Clint's Curtis Qatar, the Carney Doom scrolled in the sun. Pete explained to his Uber driver how not to run a club. She said it was a dad's jumper, one of those fisherman's friend type things. Snow White in Doc Martin boots, could see in the dark with those brown eyes. Probably still can now. Even milkshakes and misread signs, or umbrellas and unbroken hearts, a chapter for a story that had never seen the light. No midnight trains to Euston, no sick runs to Ostend, no Mondays in recovery swearing we'll never do it again. There's a BAFTA winning sitcom waiting to be told, but no one knew the ending was I've been telling it along. So we'll make it up the hard way, going by a striding edge. In the crosswind and the summer rain we'll lay you down to rest. We could have called it research, no one needing to pretend, but down there for Dancing Danny, we'll keep them guessing till the end. Thank you, cheers. You'd meet at India House and the two of you'd walk and walk through sunbaked streets, past the pedal of the Peak and under the Mancunian Way, past where the Nile Club used to be, and Rob wouldn't say it's where his dad used to DJ on a Friday night or where he met his mum. And you already knew it was where the riot started in '81, cause he told you a dozen times before. On lockdown forays down the Princess Road to Merseybank and back. They all thought you were gay. What if we are, you'd say? What's wrong with going for breakfast or meeting for a brew? It was stuff no one else you knew would do, it was none of their business. You'd been away about 4 years when you totted up all the time, but the rattle was never happening on the outside, and the last time he left the way he said he was never going back. And he never did. Could speak 3 languages. Spent his days reading McClarty and James Joyce, and talked to Ulysses in such a way it sounded like the greatest story ever told, and you even bought the book. You remember the Snot Green of Dublin Bay? After the 3rd attempt, you give up. Couldn't be arsed with all that. Your mortgage was almost paid and contracts due to exchange on the place in Lorette de Mar. And this year when you changed the car, the dealership said, have you thought of going electric? So you did, for all free. Text said, phone us when you can. He was already out. Dean's 50th. Day 1 of 2 or maybe 3. Grown up stuff. So when he said he'd been having thoughts, made a plan, and you'd be better off without him, you never messaged back. You remember this street as empty when there was only you two here. Now the speakerphone rants and delivery bags swinging from handlebars. A his tattooed face has a double tape and the back of a 192. Ivy's mobs are keeping watch through watermelon flavour plumes. It's easy to lose someone in a crowd and wind up stood on your own. But you know his dad used to DJ here on a Friday night, because he'd been here a dozen times before. Safe man, it's what he'd always say. When you met, when you left, in shops or on a text. And he'd be laughing his head off if he ever knew. Lately you've started saying the same thing too. And you'd say it's okay if it comes on top, because in the end it'll all come out in a wash. And you're gonna give Ulysses another go, because now you know it's just a story of someone lost, trying to find a way home. Cheers, thank you. Talking to myself and feeling old, always stuck on the same bit of road. Two to a car and one way round. Rainy days and Mondays always got me down. But not today, there's somewhere we need to be. We're looking for Stephen. No signal, no credit. There's always a reason. Full of magic he always was, the last man standing in a dying breed. You look round and they were all gone. Fell by the wayside, cut down in the prime. For one moment on a random day there was just too much going on. So here's to the fallen ones. I'm done. We've wasted everybody's time. It's all about your reference point. Under promise and over deliver. It's Papillon's recurring dream. You stand accused of a wasted life. I've been in Aldi on a Friday night, convinced it'd end up in violence with the El Ferrero sweatshirt guy. Rules regarding personal space were broken. Hawkish words were spoken by someone in a full-length Canada Goose bubble coat. And a sliders and socks combination. I'm done. We're never having the time. We're looking for Stephen. It's getting to be a regular thing. A blast from the past. A never-ending story. A blinking, blinding bonkers tale in all its nasty glory. Pretend anecdotes from a pretend past. It's easier to go along with it than to be putting records straight. You crossed the Tiber in Rome, Bank Holiday Monday round the pole, they picked on the wrong one, our kid. Full of magic he always was, the 100 times he's not answered his phone. I'm starting to let stuff like that go. Always a reason to be looking for Stephen. It's an involuntary movement that creeps up when you least expect. It's about recognising the signs, an early warning system, time to launch that well-hold coping mechanism. Staying out of harm's way, waving at cars just in case. Work out what you'll need to say when the worst case scenario comes. I'll be cleaning up my own mess from now on. Damned with all the faint praise, keep checking the emails just in case. Well done you. Too many miles in too many shoes. Tired of waking up to more bad news. Two to a car and one way round. Anyone who think he never really wanted to be found, when there's somewhere we need to be. Peaks to challenge, big birthdays to reach. It's funny how it seems I always wind up here with you. talking to myself and feeling old. I'm starting to let stuff like that go. Thank you, thanks for listening everyone, really appreciate it, thank you.